Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Gary. Sometimes I like to make videos about makeup. And today, as you can tell, I already have my makeup on. If you watched my previous video, you saw how I got this look. But today, we're going to be talking about makeup that I enjoy and keep using, and makeup that maybe not so much. Alright, so first, let's actually start out with the stuff that I'm loving. But first, are you following me on Instagram and Twitter? My handle is Orbiting Live. Follow me there for all the latest looks. You can also send me messages on there or send me a message down below. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. This is my first stuff that I'm liking and stuff that I just didn't care for or just didn't work for me, which they could work for you. It's not dissing any brands or products. It's just stuff that did not do it for me. But let's get started. Like I said, this look was in my previous video, so feel free to check that out if you want to see how I created this look. But the stuff that I've been loving so far, and as you know, I've just got back into makeup probably 6 months ago, so it's kind of interesting trying out all these different things and finding what works for me and what I've actually really been enjoying. I do have to say, this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation, and I'm actually really liking it. But I haven't, I have issues with foundations, so I don't have a holy grail or favorite yet. But I'm still going through them, learning, figuring out what I like and what works best for me. But I will say, as far as concealer goes, this is the first one I bought, and it works so well. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and as you can tell, I'm almost out of this one, and I've actually already repurchased it. So this, I definitely recommend. It is a thicker coverage, but I love how it looks, and it doesn't crease under the eyes, and I think it just looks really good. So I really like that as far as a concealer goes. For brows, I really like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this is in taupe, and it's just a retractable pencil. I really like this because you can get very precise on your brows. I did not use this on my brows today, but this is probably one of my favorite products. I like other products too, but this one I've just been reaching for over and over and over again. I really like that, and the color is a really good match for me. I think it's a little lighter than what this one is. As far as highlight goes, I have, you know how I am. I've tried out a lot of highlight, but the one I keep gravitating towards is this Gerard Cosmetics Starlet palette, and today I'm wearing Marilyn, which is this middle shade, but I've been using Grace a lot, and you can get these individually too, but I really like this. I think they have some excellent highlighters. And for lashes, I have the Tarte 4-in-1 Lights Camera Lashes. I've tried out several mascaras. The thing with mascaras is they're only good for 3 months. So after 3 months, you just gotta throw them out. But I've tried a lot, and I'm like, oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one. But this one, I really like how it coats my eyelashes. It makes them look really long. I think they look really good. It's not super clumpy. You just have to wipe off the end, and I always forget. And then I get a smear, but other than that, it works really well. I actually bought a couple of these to have backup of in case I run out. So this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I really like that. As far as lip products, you know how I am. Gerard Cosmetics kills it with their lip products. Right now I'm using the combo 1995 and Buttercream Lip Gloss. That's what this is. They have great lip products. And I just want to take a moment and mention, I do have an affiliate code with Gerard Cosmetics. So if you use the code Gary at checkout, it'll save you 30% on your products. I'm not sponsored by them, like they do not pay me to say this. This is just my own opinion. But when I started getting back into makeup, I noticed this brand, and online people were talking about them, and I got to know the owner, Jen Gerard. She's super sweet. She's on Twitter. I just like her positivity, and her products looked really good. So I went to her site and I bought some stuff. And I'd done 2 or 3 orders with them before I even got any of this stuff. But I actually really like their products. I think they're really good. And I'm not saying it just to get you to use my code. I don't care if you use my code. I don't care if you use my link. I just really like their products. So I just happen to have that. If you want to click on it, click on it. If you want to use my code, use my code. It'll save you some money. If not, that's okay too. But I just generally, if I don't like a product, I will tell you, or if it doesn't work for me. And that's the thing with makeup. The beauty of makeup is that what doesn't work for me may work for somebody else. So you may not like everything I like, and I probably don't like everything that you like, but that's okay. Like, for instance, mascara. Mascara is one of those things, like you see in these, oh, this is the best mascara ever, and blah, 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 blah. But everybody's hair is different. Everybody's eyelashes are different. Everybody has different lengths of mascara, different lengths of eyelashes. They have different needs. Mascara works differently on everybody. So this, especially mascara, is always a little tricky. But for me, this mascara, I feel like works really well. So it's just an opinion. It's just makeup. So I just wanted to put that out there. Yes, I have a code with Gerard, but it's because I use a lot of their stuff and I want to pass the code on to you. It's stuff that I actually really like. So I just want to put that out there. Links are in the description if you're curious. It's all down there. So let's move on to my last favorites that I've been using. No, I have two more favorites. Sorry. I have used this 3 or 4 times now, and I have been blown away. This is from Lunatick Cosmetics Lab. This is their Pro Contour Book Volume 1. They have a Volume 2 that's got more deeper tones, or not necessarily deeper, warmer tones. So they are deeper too. But they do kind of a gothic aesthetic on their stuff, and I love that. But I had been looking for gray contours because honestly, if you're wanting to contour, you want to contour with more of a gray color, at least for my skin type, because it actually creates more of a shadow. So what this does is it gives you those colors to use as well as the whites and the yellows, but it also gives you bronzer colors to warm up your face afterwards, and then it also gives you some blushes to use, and that's what I'm using today. I use this color for the contour, then I used this color for the blush, and I think a mixture. I think I mainly use this one, but I use that to actually warm it up a little bit afterwards. But you see how the shadows are hitting my face? It was blown out way before, and this does come with a mirror too, so it's super cute. Look, there I am in the viewfinder. Maybe right there. Ooh. But I love this. I think this was $60, but if you think about contour products, some of that stuff's expensive. And in here, these pans are really big. This is going to last me. I'll probably have this all year. Like, I probably won't need anything else. I'll probably try out other stuff, but I really like this, and I think it's will work for a lot of different skin types. I really appreciate this. I'm glad it took me a while to buy it. I kept seeing it, and they kind of describe on their website how it works and stuff too. So, and their packaging, the stuff they send it in is fantastic. So I highly recommend them. This is Lunatick Labs Cosmetics Pro Contour Book. They also have lipsticks. They do have some eyeshadow palettes as well too. And my last favorite is this color switch. I got this from Sephora. It was $20, but all it is this little brush thing, and this is so you're using your brush and you're using like dry products or whatever, and you need to clean it. You literally do this, and it gets all the dry products off, so you don't have to keep using a ton of different brushes for each color. Now, I will say sometimes, depending on what you're using, it may not get it all off. But, like I said, I think it was $20. But this is good for eyeshadows, so you don't have to use a bunch of different brushes. But here's the kicker with this. Do you need to get it through Sephora? No. Because I saw these on Wish for like a few dollars. And I know this is something I've seen on AliExpress after I bought this. So you can get this for very cheap. This is called the Color Switch. This is by Veramona. It's a makeup removing sponge used dry that allows to remove eyeshadow color and switch to another color without any product transfer. And you can also wash this, and it's good for like 6 months. So I'm getting ready to wash mine because I've had it for a while. But yeah, I highly recommend that, especially if you want something that you don't have to. You still need to wash your brushes. Don't get it twisted. You still need to wash your brushes. It's very important to have good clean brushes, but if you're doing a makeup look, you don't want to dirty a bunch of brushes and maybe it's only 2 colors or so, use that. It saves you time. Why wouldn't you use that? Who doesn't want to save time? But get it cheaper. Go on Wish, buy it for a couple dollars, wait a month and a half, get it that way. I'm actually probably going to order 1 or 2 more through Wish since I already have one, but they do have them at Sephora. I think that was on sale, and that's the reason I got it. All right, so now it's time to move on to the stuff I didn't care for. And it's just stuff that I used and it just didn't work well for me. One of the first videos I uploaded to YouTube recently was one of the first makeup ones I did. I'd bought some stuff from Walmart and I'd walked by and I saw these down the aisle in Walmart and I'm like, I want my lips to look like that because, you know, as you know, I'm a lip whore. I love stuff for your lips. I love making my lips look juicy and plumpy and colorful. I love all sorts of stuff for lips. And so I thought this was really cool. I'm like, who doesn't want kind of blue lips with the silver in the middle? And I guess this has been out for a while. It wasn't a huge display or anything. It was just by Maybelline. They're called Python lips, and it just comes in a little component like this, and then it comes with your lip color and then your topper. Basically your topper is an eyeshadow shade and this is your lip color. It doesn't come with a brush or anything, so you have to have some sort of brush to put it on, which is fine. The lipstick was patchy. It did not go on very well at all. And it was just basic eyeshadow. Like, I just felt like, I think these were $9 when I bought them too. That was crazy to me. I could just use my regular lipstick and put eyeshadow over it. But these didn't work well. My lips never looked like that when I was done. Go back, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll see a picture of this too, because I took a picture of this next to my lips when I did them. But I also have a video on them. But this is no bueno. No, I don't like it. Not at all. So these, I thought I was going to keep them because of the eyeshadow in there. I was like, oh, those are cute. Maybe I'll use that for eyeshadow. And then I realized I pretty much already have those. So this is a no-go for me. Next up, as you know, is a side gig. I sell Perfectly Posh, which I don't really talk about on this channel because that's a whole separate thing. I don't want to, this is just like stuff that I like. This is a channel that I just want to do whatever on, so I'm not trying to push stuff on people, but I do sell Perfectly Posh on the side. It's called Posh Life with Gary. Basically, Posh sells natural skincare products. They do have a little bit of makeup, but it's mainly like facial creams and hand creams. They have some of the best hand creams, but I really like most of their products. Soap for the shower. Oh, so good. They have so many things. I have videos on that. You can look up my other channel called Posh Life with Gary. And I also have a Facebook group called Posh Life with Gary. But anyway, if you want to find out more about that, go there. But they had this primer that they come out with, Under Wonder. And I'd never used it before. It says infused with replenishing cholesterol. Get a refined finish for flawless makeup application for plumping sodium hyaluronate, pore tightening, lentil seed extract, and replenishing ceramides and cholesterol and elasticity. You know, all primers say it, and of course most of their stuff is vegan. Actually, I think almost all of it's vegan, and this is made in the USA. So I really like that. I wanted to try it. Of course, I sell, or, you know, I have a website you can go to, poshlifewithgary.com, to check out some of the stuff. But this didn't, like, I felt like other primers did a better job, and especially because I've been using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really like the texture of that. And I just didn't think, and I also had I think this was like $20, which really isn't bad for this size primer. But like the Master Blur Stick by Maybelline, I think this does a good job. The only reason this isn't in my favorites is because you have to like, it's a stick. And that to me is just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the primer, this one, it just wasn't my favorite. I don't feel like the makeup sitting on top of it, at least for me, I have huge pores. So I don't feel like this filled in the pores as much as I wanted it to. But like I said, I do like their products, and I like the stuff that they stand for kind of on their products. And it's, you know, just good stuff generally. But this one just didn't work for me. Primers are another thing. Everyone's got different skin conditions or issues that they're dealing with. Some people use primers, some people don't. So this one I probably won't use again. I just didn't care for it. So now let's talk about mascara. I have two here. I have Urban Decay Perversion. This is one of the first mascaras I bought when I started. I probably need to throw this away anyway because this is probably out of date. But when I first used it, I'm like, oh, it's super black and I love it and blah, blah, blah. It just, I didn't even wear it that long. But it seemed like it smeared constantly, and I was just having a lot of issues with it. So not my favorite. Too high priced. I think it was like $20, $22. Mascaras, man, $22 for 3 months. I understand if you're paying $20 for something that's going to last you 6 months or whatever. I get that. But Perversion mascara wasn't my favorite. Like I said, mascara is so picky with each person. It's going to be different. This one just didn't work for me all that well. It's going bye-bye. And back in the day when I was doing makeup, in like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, I swear I had used a NYX mascara that I loved. And I knew it was called Doll Eye because it's just, I remembered it. I didn't care for this. It was a little too watery, and it felt like it transferred a lot too. So unfortunately I wasn't a big fan of this. And that's the thing with mascara. Once I find one, I'm going to keep using it because I don't want to keep buying stuff. And this is, you know, at the drugstore, so it's like $10 or $12 or whatever it was. But not a big fan of this. So back to the drawing board on that. I have the Tarte one though, so I'm good for now. So also from Urban Decay, 24/7 Glide on Pencil. I don't completely hate this. It is super black, and I used it a lot, but I have some issues. This seems to smear too, and maybe it's because it's a gel consistency. Maybe it gets a little clumpy, or my eyes get warm or something, and it just feels like it starts to become a mess. And sharpening these things, am I the only one? I talked about this in my last video. Am I the only one that has a problem sharpening damn pencils? Like, I feel like the gel stuff always falls out. I can't ever get it sharp, or at least sharp enough to look good. And then I waste like half the pencil trying to get it back to what it looked like before. So I'm going to have to get like a retractable pencil, I think. So I'm kind of on a search for that. If you have any recommendations for a retractable eyeliner that works well, let me know because I'm willing to try it. But there's a lot of holiday sets that came out last year, and I picked several of those up, so it had several of these in them. I will hang on to these to use just because I don't have a lot of black eyeliner right now for like waterline and stuff, but this, I prefer not to use it. Like, I need to find something else. I have several of the liquid liners, but I haven't really used them other than the Gerard Cosmetics one, and I really liked it, but I can't really give like a glowing review on anything other than it worked good because I haven't used it but once. So the other thing is I used these in a video. So this is my last sort of thing. So it's hard candy. Hard candy from the drugstore. I love purple and green. These are called the Mataholic Velvet Mousse Lip Color. I'm gonna hang on to these. I'm gonna try them again, but first off, they came with a lip liner. I hated the lip liner. It barely showed up. I didn't feel like it was good at all. And the lipsticks had a problem drying down, it felt like. And I bought their old ones that were in the different packaging, and I felt like they worked really good. But these, maybe I didn't have them on long enough. I don't know. And I tried to use two different colors, and of course, purple and green. They were just smearing on each other. I mean, I tried to let them dry first too. Not a big fan. Not a big fan. So, I'm gonna try them again. I may change my mind on these because, like I said, I've only used them that once, but I had so many issues with them. Like most of them, like this is two different things on Gerard, and I had no problems with it either. Of course, they're kind of the same, color consistency too, so that may be part of the problem. The other thing is, I bought this. This is from Hard Candy. This is their Stroke of Gorgeous. They may not carry these anymore because I did get this on clearance because they were just going to stop carrying it at Walmart. I knew that much. This is Chrome Hot Pants. So this is eyeliner. Same thing with this. The tip broke while I was using it the first time, and then I tried to sharpen it, and it was so bad. First world problems. I know, but those are the things that I've been kind of just, at least for me. So, what are your favorites? What are you liking right now? Is there anything I should try? Leave them down below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Orbiting Live. Send me a message over there. Let me know what I should try over there. I didn't really put any eyeshadow palettes because I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Well, a good handful. And I haven't used them over and over and over, so I can't really call them my favorites, but colors, they all have decent colors. Watch my videos, my review videos, you see what I think about most of them. I try to review them as I get them. I still have 4 or 5 that I need to do, but that's the stuff I've been loving, the stuff I've been reaching for, the stuff I can recommend. I do have that affiliate code or the discount code for Gerard Cosmetics. Just use code Gary at checkout. That'll save you 30% on some great products. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm just giving that out to you. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys soon. I hope everyone has a great day, evening, and night, and I will see you later. Bye-bye for now.